Damn. It feels like a minute since I've been hopping on YouTube and breaking down songs and stuff, but we got new equipment, all that. I don't know if I've updated y'all on that, but new scenery, new background. Just new. We wearing chains now. We in a new yellow era. This is officially a new yellow era. I think the school era is over. It's time for me to get a little bit mature with y'all, cause I'm starting to think now. Y'all be thinking like I'm a kid. I know I can't grow a beard. I can't grow a beard. I get it. Same time, I'm not freaking 17, nigga. Like let's cut that shit out right now. Let's cut this shit out right now. I'm not a kid. Okay? Let's get that clear. Let's get that loud and freaking clear. I'm not a kid. It's time for a new era, bro. It's time for me to get a little bit mature with my content because I'm starting to see that, like, I like the feeling. Listen, I'm older than what probably most of y'all think I am. If you've been following me for a while, especially if you follow me on YouTube, you probably know how old I am. But at the same time, I think it's cool to like have to look young and all that. But at the same time, this shit gotta mature. I can't just be here talking about school. At some point, this shit starting to sound a little weird because I'm getting older. I'm 25. I can't be talking about no high school. But what I was doing with my music and what a lot of y'all don't realize what I've been doing is I'm setting myself up. Basically, like I'm giving you stories about my life and basically the senior, freshman, all these albums, these projects were essentially to set me up, to make you feel like you're growing up with me. So when you find me, you have somewhere to go in the catalog. Okay, let's start freshman. Boom, let's go all the way up. Okay, oh wow, oh damn, it sounds like he graduated. Okay, he living life. He outside. He outside now. Cause I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. Life is from what I give y'all and from where my life is at now, it's very different. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I be feeling weird now. Like even when I made the song Function, I put songs out like a year later to see if the song is actually good. Like doing Function now, like saying like dog, my homie be taking me out to parties now. Like we go to the club and we have fun. And I be feeling like a hypocrite now, but I'm like at the same time, bro, it's like these are songs that I wrote because I was growing up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm growing up and I'm not afraid to admit that. For a while, like I would not take a drink. I still don't smoke. Would not take a drink. Now it's like, you can pour me up. Yeah, yeah. You can, yeah. You can pour Yellow up. Pour Yellow up some, man. Come on. But I feel, but at the same time, I have a hold on myself. I know myself. You feel me? Like I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm not. Huh? I would say, you do want to be very accountable to what you do and to who you're becoming and all that. At the same time, bro, like I like look at my face, dog. Like why did I get into that? At the same time, bro, you just want to make sure you're keeping up to date with who you are. But what I've been doing is setting myself up for a lot of things. And I wanted to start somewhere. I think a lot of artists don't know how to do that correctly. I think this is why Kendrick Lamar is just on another freaking level because I feel like in order for people to really understand where you're coming from, really understand your story, really understand who you are, you got to give them something to know. And I feel like I did that with Senior. Senior was basically freshman, sophomore, junior was all these projects that I'm really just working on my art. I know what type of music I have. I know what type of brand I have. I know what I'm doing at this point, especially at junior. I know, right? But these are warm-ups. Even senior to a degree is a warm-up. But I feel like that was my Kendrick Lamar EP. And if you haven't listened to Kendrick Lamar EP, I don't know why we talking right now. I don't know why we talking. And this song is kind of gonna be in my like overly dedicated kind of project, or still, somewhere in between that. But yeah, I feel as an artist, I wanna set you up something. I feel like Kanye did that pretty well. He gave you the college themes, and then he gave you something very heartfelt, 808s and Heartbreak. Then he came out and just made, Dark Beautiful Fantasy. And then he kept giving, like, I feel like you followed his career. And I feel like a lot of artists these days, I don't think they understand how big that is. I feel like Drake did that pretty well. I know what's going on now. Yeah, I get that, but I gotta give credit when credit is due. As far as the art is concerned, a lot of my favorite artists have done that, and I've watched that. I've watched the mixtape era. I grew up in the mixtape era. I grew up in the blog era. So I grew up with the Big Crits, the Joey Badass. I grew up with that. So in my perspective, I'm like, I don't give a damn how old y'all think I am in y'all head, because at this age now, I have to think a little bit differently in terms of how I market myself and how I look. Like, I still need to look young. When I grow my beard back, man, when I grow this back, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. But that's not why we here. I've spent 6 minutes talking about a whole project, and I really should do some more content for that project. You feel me? But now we talking about something a little bit different. We talking about this song 911. I know I took 6 minutes to get into this song. I took a little minute. I know that. I ramble. What time is it? I gotta get a haircut at 4:30, so I'm not gonna be here for long. But 911, another song that, oh my gosh, bro, I wrote this song in Jesus. I wrote this song in 2021, bro. Yeah, like I said before, bro, I write songs, and I will literally sit on these songs, and it's not a good habit. It's a good, decent habit. Some songs get old and they age like effing milk. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I have certain songs where I'm like, oh, this age like damn milk. And I have certain songs where I'm like, damn, this age like wine. Yeah, this is timeless. Like, when I put out Groove, I made this song in 2018. I perfected it over like a year. Then I put it out January 2020. So I made this song December 2018. This is when I really was like, okay, I'm getting the hang of what type of music I want to make. And I knew what type of music I want to make, so then Groove came. That's how Groove came into part. So there's certain songs where I'll make, and it's like, oh shoot, okay, let's put this out right away. Like Catch a Vibe, I made that 2020. Didn't put that out to 2021. Black Queen, I made that. I wrote it 2020, recorded it 2020, put it out 2021. So it was a lot more closer to the date. But damn, song, bro, I made 2021. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was thinking. I just wanted to do that. No, not really. It's not that I wanted to do that. I didn't know how to tackle the song correctly. Shout out to my engineer, Armando. Shout out to him. I didn't really know how to work this song properly. Like, I remember having the vocals for it, and I remember I didn't know exactly how I wanted to do this. But before I get into that, yeah, I make a lot of songs, and I put them out very later towards like time, because it does either two things. Some songs, it's like, yo, let's just put this out. Let's not hold this on for too long. Let's put it out. Then certain songs you like, okay, can we perfect this? Can we make this better? Because this has a lot more potential than what it is. Certain songs you just rapping, you talking, you just saying what you saying, right? Like when I did Welcome Home, I made Welcome Home. No, that's another song. I made Welcome Home in 2020 December. I slept on that song for a minute. I didn't really know how good that song was until I like performed it, and after I even put it out, I didn't even know how good that song was, really. A lot of times I put out things and I don't even know how good they are till later. Yeah, so, and I think that's a great thing for an artist to do. Sometimes you can hold on to songs, but I'm learning now, okay, let's hold on to this and let's take this. Like, if y'all listen to Prom is 2 years old. I wrote it 2021. I didn't know what I had to be. I didn't know what to freaking say. I don't know what to say. I just knew I wanted it on something very grand, and I knew I wanted it to be grand. And then eventually I came up with an idea, and I had something to say. I just had a hook. Sometimes I just write. I'm gonna be real. I feel like as an artist, I sometimes want to make the best hook possible, write the best hook, and then go back to whatever I need to like actually say later on. That's what I try to do. Like, I want to make sure that I'm making the best possible hook, the best ear candy as possible. But to get back to 911, yeah, the song is old as hell, and it's coming off 3 freaking years old because I wrote it 2021 December. But yeah, and I really didn't know what to add to it, and the type of person I am and the type of artist that I am, I add things to music. If you listen to Senior, there's a lot of layers to that shit, and I try to do that with my music more. I don't just make a song, I made the song, wrote it. Okay, it's cool. Like, nah, like, can we add more to it? And I have a lot more singing elements to my music. So therefore, wow, I change elements. I change things, and I have to play with things. So from one day, I was recording. I was doing one. I forgot what song I was exactly doing that day. No, I was doing Pretty Brown Eyes, and I had see, because one thing that I like to do, and I feel like all artists should do this, a lot of rappers, sometimes, bro, y'all gotta get out the mindset if it's only just you being the artist or writing songs. Not just the writing, but like bringing like a singer in is very valuable to a session. I feel like that's an underrated thing that a lot of rappers should talk about. Like I started to notice that the type of like I would bring in like a friend, like with Freya, who was doing Pretty Brown Eyes. Like I wanted her in the studio because I was like, okay, let's see what we can get done. She heard Pretty Brown Eyes, was like, oh, this is pretty good. Like I would want to do something with that. I'm like, oh, you want to like do ad-libs, whatever. So we did that, and then I played her 911, and because I always felt this song was kind of like low key dead in a sense. Like people don't realize like how great a singer can make a song better. Like how good like just one more layer can make a song. Like Pretty Brown Eyes wouldn't have been that good without that extra layer in there. And I like to add layers. I listen to music slightly different. Like since I don't make the beats, I listen to like certain themes slightly more different. And that's why I want to learn how to make beats, but I don't want to learn how to like I want to learn how to do everything. But I feel like once you know how to do everything, you get so locked in on doing everything than honing in on the song itself. Like I want to be a great songwriter. You feel me? And I feel like sometimes artists get too, especially independent art, we get too locked in on, oh, I'm trying to be the best all around. It's like, dog, only so many people could be a Russ. You feel me? And sometimes you got to know what you're good at to get better at that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm a great offensive player, I want to be a greater offensive player. I want to get better on defense, and I should be great at defense, but you should be great at 2 to 3 things and really great, and then I would say good at the rest and become great later on. But as far as the song goes, yeah, like, this is what I tried to do. So she came in, she started singing underneath, and I'm like, okay, we got something. So one of these days, I gotta shout out the feature. I've been talking about this song for so long, and I gotta shout out the feature. OG Lil J. So OG Lil J, my dog, he came in. Shout out OG, shout out my dog, shout out him. He made this song even better. Honestly, bro. And listen, bro, I ain't afraid to like give credit when credit's due. I love that man's verse. I wanted to rewrite my shit. After he hopped on there, I was like, yo, like, he had an angle where it was so like cool. And I was like, damn, like maybe I should change it a little bit. I don't know. Like maybe I should change the way I like say certain things and whatnot. But he made me like the song even more because we had planned a session together. We had planned let's just make some music, whatever. And I love like sessions like that where it's like, Leo, let's just make something where it's no guarantee that we're gonna come out with something great, but it's also a guarantee to pick up on energies, have cool conversations, cause that's what I like to do. I don't just like to go into, oh, I'm cool, you're cool, we're both great at making music, let's just make a song. Like, oh, do we really even mesh together? Can we even have conversations beyond making music? You feel me? And I feel like that's I feel like that's an underrated thing that we don't talk about in the community of being artists. Like sometimes you have to mesh well together too, as well, to make great music. At least for me, like I like to be comfortable when I make music personally. I like to be comfortable. I like to know like, okay, can we make something great together? And man stepped in, bro, squashed the beat, bro, and he did his thing. And I like the fact that we got to really like pick each other's brains and see what he does, and I could see what he does. And after like doing the content with them, I started picking up on other skills that he was doing that I'm like, oh damn, I should implement that. Like I use my camera for almost everything, even my TikToks, bro. And I was seeing him use his phone when we was making these TikToks, and I'm like, why don't I use my phone more? And just recently I started using my phone, and I'm like, wow, like I really could have been doing this, and it could have been a lot more efficient for me. And I didn't realize that until like meeting him. And that was one of the things that I've like learned. And then just his artistry himself, he's very free flowing. And it's just like me, like, let's just make a song. Because I feel like a lot of times artists, we go with the notion that we have to make the best possible song, and then let's just make a song. And I feel like that's what we did, you know. And I love the fact that we made something, and we made something, and we made something great. You know, because I didn't really, I thought, I didn't think much of that song. Like, I wanted to do something with it, and I played him the song, and he was just instantly, he loved it. And from there, now we got a little smash. We got a little smash. But yeah, this is how this song came about. I don't really think I gave y'all the in depth of how this song actually happened. Like, I gave y'all everything else but what actually happened. But because I mean, all my songs essentially start off with something. I don't like some bullshit. Shout out to this chick. No, not this chick. She was a good person, bro. Shout out to her. But basically, bro, I was coming from a date, and I don't know if y'all feel this way, bro. Y'all let me know. But there's a lot of times, especially now, I don't go on dates anymore with expectations. I'm just cooling now. I'm cooling, I'm vibing, I'm vibing, I'm riding. It's summertime, man. I'm vibing, I'm live, and I'm living. You know, I don't come with the expectation of anything. And this song it's one of these things where it's like you on you know what I'm saying? Like, you chilling, but then the girl like shocks you. You ever like go on a date, you don't expect nothing, and then that person wows you. You like, damn, I really thought I was gonna be outside this summer. Now you might keep this dog up in the kennel. I don't know. I don't know. You might keep me up in the kennel. Can you do it? Can you lock me down? Can you take me to a game 7? Can you? That's what this song is about. You was on your, your plea. You was on your game. Your game was tight. And then you meet that girl. You like, call 911. Like, how the hell? Like, I didn't expect this to happen. And I think this is kind of off topic, but I think it's the craziest thing when you don't expect much. And I think that's the great thing about life and men and women like meeting each other is when you don't really expect much from the date, and you go on that date and you're like, oh my gosh, like, wow. And I'm really just giving y'all my dating experience at this point, but I don't want to get into none of that because it's too weird now, bro. Like, I don't like talking about dating on social media. It got too weird. Like, we can't have fun talking about just going on dates. We can't just be on some Seinfeld shit where it's just you met someone, it didn't work out, and okay, cool, and then we just move on. Like, nowadays, it's just too much. Ah, man, like, niggas is screaming on the top of their damn lungs, bro. Like, chill. We get it. Okay, blue pill, green pill, yellow pill, orange pill. We get it. We get it. We get it. We get it. Women all tripping. Oh, I want to be taken out here. Listen, you want to be taken out there, go talk to the rapper with bands. That ain't me. Keep it a buck. That ain't me. I'll tell you that shit right here. It ain't me. But that, and you know what I'm saying, and because my experience is different. Like, during that time of my life, I'm 23. It's 2021. 23. I'm 23. I'm just at this point we're right out. We getting right out of this pandemic phase. So I just wanted to enjoy myself, and I met someone that kind of like took me out of where I thought I was gonna be. I thought I was gonna be outside. I thought I was gonna be living, and that person kind of changed what I wanted to see. And I was cooling with this person for a little minute, and things don't work out the way they need to, whatnot. But that's what the song is basically about. Like, now you got a brother looking back. Wait, like, I'm looking forward to the next time. Can't lie, cause you my type. I got you. How did that song go? You my type. I could take it so away the hat. Forget the streets. I'm coming home with you in my life. I do the whole 9, no cap. One of a kind. Be my little boo thing. Lil Yellow, I can't help it feel, babe. I can't help it. I didn't know you were gonna pop, and now I'm looking at you like, damn, like I throw it away. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I think Any guy would tell you this. Any guy would say this. I know women gonna get mad at me for this, but I'm gonna let y'all know. When he really like you, give him 2-3 months, he gonna throw everything away. He gonna leave them streets alone, baby girl. He coming to you. And that's the same for women too. Let me stop. That's the same for women. I really personally believe when someone really like you, all they roster, that roster go out the window. That's why when I look at like dating and stuff like that, it's like, bro, it's kind of simple when you take away from the fact that you like that person. Follow me now. Like, I don't want to get into all this dating, but like, follow me. Like, when you really like a person, right? You got to come with the mindset of, okay, I like this person, correct, right? At the end of the day, if we continue to date each other and I continue to like this person, they continue to like me, and I'm a healthy individual. I ain't finna cheat. I ain't finna be on no flaws, no flaws shit, no nothing, bro. Like it's kind of that simple. And I think the problem with dating now, and the problem with us as people, men and women, is that we want them. We're trying to lock down the person that doesn't really effing want us, instead of just enjoying the time that we may just spend with that person. If I'm being real. If we spend more time just knowing that, okay, this might not be forever. This might be a 2-month little shebang, I'm out. Right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of times we just don't want to waste our time. And we got to be, I think, I'm going to be real. I'm comfortable wasting my time. I'm comfortable. Because why do I need to, every time I get on a date, every time I make a song, it needs to be my best. Like, why does everything in my life have to be that way? You know? So that's where I kind of am in life for me. I feel like, okay, you know what? I gotta just live my life, you know? And I'm rambling on for way too long. But yeah, that's how I wrote this song. Like, I wrote this song like, you know what? I could, you know, that was this person. And that's how the hook came. Like, somebody called 911. Where she gone? I don't know where she from. Like, yo, somebody called 911. She stole my heart. Where she gone? Don't know where she gone. I remember where she went. She had brown skin, bad bod, puffy hair flowing through the air. She had that cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Ain't nothing better when you meet that fine black woman, bro. And then you give her that good night hug, bro, and you smell that little cocoa butter. She get in your car. You smell that fresh little cocoa butter. You smell that shit in your car. You like, damn, girl, like, why you come in my car like that? Who sent you? Like, yo, like, it be like that, man. And every now and then, bro, when you know, living life and you grinding, you don't really have time to really think about, like, the one. You don't really have time for that. But then when you do meet someone who, like, blows you away and really puts, like, I'm gonna say this, like, it says a lot when you meet someone who exceeds the standard that you had for previous women you've dated, and now they're a new standard for, like, yo, y'all gotta come like this woman. Or even for women, like, y'all meet a man, it's like, nah, y'all gotta come like that guy. Y'all gotta come like him. And I that's what I would say for that girl, bro. Like, she set a standard. And another line I just want to say, and I'm gonna end it like this. This is my favorite line. Like, ooh, my baby so black, we could have a baby y'all to a saw the sitcom called It All Black. I love that line, bro, because I grew up watching black sitcoms. I grew up watching Martin. I grew up watching Fresh Prince. My wife and kids. I grew up watching so many black sitcoms that's what I think in my head. Like, ooh, like, damn, she's like, my baby's so black. We could have a baby or two, have a sitcom, call It All Black. Like damn, like, nah, I'm someone, bro, that I like uplifting my community. I like putting a light on my community that I could do, because I'm not giving anything negative to it. I feel like I'm giving back in a way. And I love having lines where I could just say cool shit like that. I could just say stuff like, damn, like, yeah, my baby black, dog. Like, yeah, like, yeah. And it's not like, no, like, it's not on some negative shit. It's not like, yeah, my baby got a fat ass. Yeah, she got the fattest ass in the world, bro. My baby, she gonna suck me. Like, I don't gotta say all that. Like, I try to keep this shit a little bit, you know, like just cool or some cool shit. Like, oh yeah, my baby black. Like my damn, like you know what I'm saying. Like when you can find ways to make great music without like trying to overly sexualize your people, I feel like it's a pretty great thing to do. Not saying that I don't talk with my boys and we ain't talking like that when we're around my boys. That's a little different. But what I'm gonna put out to the world, like yeah, like I'm gonna say some cool ass shit. Yeah, my baby's so black. Like we can have a baby or two. You know what I'm saying? It's not a sitcom called it all black. But that's my time here. I went way over my limit. I'm talking about this song way too much. But 911 is out. Y'all go stream that, bro. Y'all stream that song. I'm actually, while I'm recording this song, I'm actually happy I'm like about to put this. Well, by the time y'all get this, it's out. I'm happy I got to put the song out. 911, shout out OG and J. You made this song great. Shout out to Freya. You made this song great. Shout out to producer. Y'all all made this song great. I love this song. I just want to continue to make great music, great bodies of work, and I want to continue to build this brand. Patreon should be coming soon. I really got to start making money off this shit now. So I'm going to start selling merch. I'm going to start doing a lot of cool shit, like a lot of like stuff to like, hey, like y'all support me. Y'all want to see me blow. Y'all really want to see me like do this full time. Let's start, y'all, let's start in, if y'all can, whatever y'all have, let's do that. But I love y'all. 911, seen that. Somebody call 911.